And welcome back to some more Red Flag. Last time over here we did things and stuff, and also the videos and stuff. Very much getting things a bit better, a wee bit better. Pretty interesting, pretty intriguing. Over there with that little state trying to do the thing. So yeah, we're gonna continue our little stuff over here. First of all, we're gonna cool stuff over here before then we got some things over here. Any conduct has to be justified over time. A court culture is formed, custom and sanctities that must be observed. Sacredness in our kingdom is loyalty and rootedness. It would be unthinkable to get the Turks in their strip of power. They are a new untouchable caste who will work for us as serfs and laborers in a faction. Hey, just for Logan reference. They must accept the new state of affairs. We will have one the divine right rule over them, and those who do not accept this new order shall appear to be broken by the wheel. It is also obvious that betrayal is worse than being born as a monk. Jesus Christ. May the worst, most painful torture be prepared for anyone who challenges the authority of our dear Ottoman. The sacrum is the friendship of our ruler. For it by his favor that we rule over his lands. Let our rage against treachery be as strong as our kinship towards our bandit king. Like Bandit Khan, am I right? Because you know he's a wannabe King Khan. That's basically his whole thing. There's Primer. Also, I'm not going to read this so he could have done before. Force is a simple thing to understand. In a period of perceived loss of legitimacy, a state may find itself a heavy weaponry or they should be used to effectively outweigh generations of civic norms and traditions. Whether healing innovation from beleaguered citizen civilian leadership or launching a coup in response to a natural crisis, power thus passes to the hands of the hierarchy of the armed forces. At the collective junta is formed, with a clear generalissimo leading the charge, so begins to appear the military dictatorship. This form of government has been documented for over a millennia in human history. This is versatility, and have been the enduring presence for that time. It is flexible enough to form and characters that theoretically encompass the feudal shoguns of the Far East, the personalist Caladillos of Latin America, and even the highly religious rule of 1600s Commonwealth of England. Frequently, whenever their underlying ideology, the general dictatorship would declare it's not part of the nation and its overall goal is over a dire threat to the country, the bureaucratic reality of modern military rule also varies. At times from a top-down emergency government, and at other times creating a political party out of willing civilian collaborators to support their agenda. The military dictatorship is a practice that includes a state of exception in society's ordinary affairs. The usual system of rights is guaranteed to reshape as suspected outright with militarized police in the streets and secret police in the shells. Though not military officials and politicians exist, the decisions are often subject to ruling things veto. Firstly, the regimes are often afford themselves to temporary measures. The duration of temporary subject to themselves. After all, the main lifespan of a general too is still temporary. Despite this, emergency measures to avert disasters always have justification. Yet the cloud of war gathered again, a military-first government may be the proper means to prepare for mobilization. Maybe. Gotta prepare ourselves, you know. Never know. Never know, Siberia. Getting up here with Merkelov brothers. Them's the bricks. Them's the freaking bricks. Now hunt for me like that. Core stability. Very nice. Maybe our attitude toward the turtle a bit too strong. A bit, you say. It is obvious that we need not share real power with them, but we need to have them collaborate and inform who will test everything about potential rebellion. We need a police force made up of those who are able to betray their blood for a slice of blood. We can something towards them, showing that our hand can also stroke and not just holding the chair. Machiavelli used to say that it's best to cause love as well as fear in the hearts of people. We doubt that is our dear subject who are intelligent enough to understand that what we offer them is nothing. Their primitive needs will trump over the high words and marks of the romantic thoughts of pan-Turkism. Let the Turkish police themselves and burn the books they retake from their brethren. They'll be divided, father against son, son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, mother-in-law against daughter-in-law, and daughter-in-law against mother-in-law. Divide and rule. It's a principle, and all because of our Ottoman. We should be playing Ottoman. Yeah, another clone experiment. You're over here between Anthony. Hello, Anthony. The Indies are having. The Indians are being Indies. Yeah, the Dutch East Indian, all Indies revolutionary government. Yeah, because you know, they see one time and then things. Things get interesting. It's very interesting. Also, Jesus Christ, Kazan, you are not doing too well. You are doing shit. We're doing so shit. It's amazing. Hey, there we go. Fucking Romania, Moldova. Hey, oh look at that, Socialist Republic of Iran. Finally, after fucking he also became a social Republican, huh? Interesting. It's far different. But yeah, considering you've been at war for like 2 years, hey, I don't think your life's gonna be great. I said entrench our rule. Some civilian factories. Now that I transfer theory into practice. If we don't force our authority, there will always be some idiot who try to get a people and move against us. We need to create an effective administration hierarchy. Let everyone know who's the subject and who's their boss, and the element of all elements is none of their boss in the cuff. No spirit mentioned to all around our friendly items. Those who oppose our peaceful bureaucratic reform will be hung from all the trees from our capital and the borders. Ah, yes, very peaceful. They just got overthrown. Interesting. They will be shocked up what happens when anyone challenges our authority. They will also help us fight out all the wackos who will use their abuse of their power. Abuse against us, of course. Ah, yes, of course. If some noblemen are going against a little too rough with the subject on behalf, phew, what do they care? One cannot rule by love alone. All that matters is that the governor knows and remember who gave him this power. Yes, we know damn well. Meanwhile, we're trying to get all of that good shit going. We are fucking getting there. Look at that. There's the Russian Empire. Be fucking doing some things out here. We should say we have People's Labor Directorate. And it's our own rule. From rackets to taxes. Chaos was good at the beginning. We could easily find solutions to get them by brute force. However, the slow started to cease to be viable as we began to stabilize our regime. What's the point of dragging and asking on our knees entrepreneurs from all over Russia only to have some stray self-proclaimed unrelated to our element rather than killing on to his family? No, we should apply a little more finesse here. Extort protection fees. I mean taxes. Yes, taxes. These de facto means more wealth is going to your pockets and not some adventurers. Should have thought that earlier. You probably should have. State the biggest criminal shock, and taxes are nothing more than extortion fees in exchange for protection. Ah, yes, the whole taxes theft thing. This basically says something about how we're really sure that there will always be a wayward merchant who needs his head smashed in, or his wife kidnapped and freed. Oh, Boris. Oh, Boris, you fucking nut job. Communist coup, because of course, those you know, it's still going strong. I see. Still going strong. And we've got some modernization efforts going on over here. Natuurlijk hebben we Belarusian Republic. That is interesting affairs. Yeah, this should give us just enough for one division. Just one is all I need. Yeah. They got steel work on safe backs. It would be worthwhile to indulge in the vat burning. After all, that's what Kojak hired us for. Yeah. While in some boarded up villages getting incredibly bored. We have nothing to sell beyond our borders. Yeah. I forgot about the whole thing actually, the whole of that building concept over here. We have no business to get luxury, so we desperately need. Same miserable shippings day in and day out. Enough. Direct some eggheads from Moscow and ep4, give them the resources and have them build some industrial base with cheap labor. Meeting and will be so fresh and some of our people may feel uncomfortable seeing the oh, Christ. Working in mines, but so what? Let them dig whatever they can find. Let them eventually be useful for something. Maybe with a bit of luck after the dead bodies of the church will eventually hit the gold or black gold vein. Scurry, scurry, work and hurry. Filthy nest of cockroaches. Just gotta think what this hodgepodge of horrors work. Work your putrid perilous termites more you filthy eaters of mucus. These Christ, these guys are fucking. Guys just fucking hate everyone that's not for them. It's fucking funny to me. That's why I'm just moving the chair. Cause I'm just fucking. It's so fucking. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I can't really take it too seriously because, as brutal as it is, though, this whole like all those descriptions of these trees are just fucking. They're just fucking out there, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shit is just going down like it ain't nobody's fucking business. You expect this shit? I didn't expect this shit. Expect some other shit, but not really this shit. Anyways, a new direction. Everything beautiful comes to an end. How are this careful this one possible? Oh god, we have so many adventures together, so many women fucked, so many beers, trucks, shabby taverns. Those were beautiful times we had with beautiful people. I'm sure they were. Very the real apples with the friends and made along the way. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, this is the fucking greatest. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is. You cannot top this. I know, it's so fucking ridiculous. Oh, I love it. Anyway, now it's a time we bore with statecraft. Either lay the foundation for our nation because we cannot rule the wilderness forever. That'll be even more boring. All the pigs will eventually die out for us. That's why back. Christ. That's why the backache caused by sitting the death for long hours is the lesser evil compared to being key and nothing. We will let these sub-humans multiply and feed our economy. We will still seemingly be able to drink the best wine and stay with the most beautiful women. That's the reoccurring thing around here. Wine and women. Milk and honey. Anyway. But we will not be the same. Now we'll just take our frustration in bed and simply not have fun. Say the hard way. Time to grit our teeth and roll up our sleeves. Christ, this is... At first, it was going by relatively seriously. Now it's just going full fucking... Now we're just going. We're just going over, man. There goes Sublime Ottomans over here. There goes Assyria. Doing Assyria things. There goes fucking Birman Garan over here, who's... I think they found out Israel in our timeline. I think it was. Pretty sure it was. I had to sleep tomorrow. Still a puppet of a toad. Oh, you're a puppet now? I thought you were independent. That's weird. I wonder if that would be ever explained. Caribbean Futurist. Our time bending Italy, I think it's the second time that happened. Why die for Venice? Why do die for Venice, really? Beard conquer Priya more. Now it's just the Empire and the fucking in the Sardars. There's a war. Interesting things happen. I'll roll with the shit. Tashkent. Sorry about that. Then the shall be transformed. Perhaps the site of cripples. It just never ends. Never been on YouTube. I don't agree with this. This is just video game stuff. Also, my thoughts are a little bit so. Sorry for coughing. However, after all, they're easily disposed of. Now it's time to taste an office overbidden fruit in the legitimate international market. We are not too long in the dark and in the gray zone. Time to come out and lighten people. Let's show our best side as a serious businessmen, serious students sell them. I lie too, there are countless opportunities in the land. Gorge is only half truth indeed. If you dig up into the deposit, it creates huge forms that produce weapons for us. This will be in position to make a nice profit. Just let them know that nothing will be done without us receiving our fair share. Those who fall lose the wealth of their lives. Who cares? Them die and let their bones be devoured by voracious buzzards. The flesh of the bull will be great fertilizer for our plantation. The world awaits the brave. The brave. Brave in the bull, you know. Anyway, let's get these two up and running. So it's not going to be running Cossacks and all that stuff for a long while, because we don't obviously have the stuff we need to be able to do that. Should be good. Should be good over here. Because now comes the problem of fucking getting ISB for unification. Tries to pop it. Very common effective idea how to influence the Chinese. If we flood our markets and days with various narcotics, we can effectively pacify both the Turks and the Chinese for fill the pockets to the brim. We're doing the opium wars too, I see. If we trade the opium market and develop our supply, our point will be too degenerate in 2 weeks to raise a sword against us. But if we weaken the economy, our future victims in this way, the department of the black market will strengthen our power and influence beyond our borders. New phobic, new mercenary, new sorts of easy cash. So many possibilities open for us. A big war lies ahead. All this is returned from growing some stupid poppy on our plantation. We got to put our hands on it enough so our slaves or laborers, we call it, dear Turkish friends, take care of the poppy production for us. Oh yes, because I would totally, definitely not back at any point at all. And there goes that war. You feed the Baltics. And then we'll do 2 more witches. Actually, the Philippines doing their thing. And we'll continue down over here. See, we don't have enough manpower for that. Damn it. I don't know manpower for anything really. I don't have manpower to do much actually. And again, this is supposed to be the miniseries, so it should be fine. In our pockets, gold, money, gems, gimme them all. Now, give them all the riches the world should belong to us and our other men. What luxuries we don't have in our bands are them. Our livers flow with milk and honey. We are dressed in the finest clothes. We are the kings of the whole world. With a plenty of poverty from the land, no one can deny that we are the cause of the boys in the cuff and one of the true and only masters of Central Asia. That's why it is a great necessity that before we do business, see the appropriate tribute and payment for staying in our humble abode. So much so that we are army with a state. Oh, we'll say we are a mafia with a state. We are simply the humble knaves of Ottoman. Therefore, we expect poverty from you guys. Grovel, you spineless hunchbacks. Grovel and bow before your lords. Ah, yes, very humble. So humble, in fact. There's a tiny ass curse name. What the fuck? Tiny ass shit over here. Also, India is actually doing some reunification stuff over here, but it's piss poor. This is piss poor because there's no fucking progress being made anyway. Only Russia's got that progress. That progress bar, if you will. You see over here, we are doing fantastic. We're doing boundless work. And our pockets the land of opportunity. We have done so much and so how little. So many of our delights to save us, so many games we tried, the meaning of our personal playground. But the mountains of boring paper pile up and pile up. How much would someone like us do this work for us? If we hire what clerks, we could handle some of it, but we still have to pacify strikes, appease businessmen, and all that. Yeah, why can't we just have a man simply enjoy shooting other people? Probably because there's a lot more things to love than shooting people. We were eyes are tired from the late nights of attacks, books, and there's a tired, but it was worth it. What we've done shot thunder across the history. We have an example of adventure that we talked about for centuries. Pictures, poems, songs, movies, and everything else we made about us. Although they're not ahead of us, there's even more behind us. Let's hope for less boring times in the future. We shall see. Digging up there. See over here, Mihai. 25 over here. They actually can stand up to himself for once. Holy shit, there's the first. There's a fist. Land of opportunity. Let's do an outcast haven. 3 cheese for our new comrades from all over my Russia. They come to join us like these really beat eggs off us. They will kill 2 1 with an axe or a petty theater. Is that a? I think that might be a reference to that one guy. Fuck, I know. He's the guy that leads Hyperborean Tino. Might hear that. Or Petty from Moscow. Oh, welcome to the land of Adam and Anikov. This part of the thieves, there are idiots in our homeland who beg for their need for us to take them in their empty prisons. Let them in! The fools don't even realize what they're strengthening us and giving us new people that can join us to use and raid against our benefactors. You join our ranks and join our burning, plundering, and murdering. No woman or land will be left untouched by our gangs. All this is more for the glory of the Ottoman. The glory of the Ottoman. That's really hard. That's the whole thing over here. The 3 things. Wine, women, song. Technics are doing technic things. Very much so. Interesting. Yeah, we just don't have enough fucking troops. I'm gonna deploy them anyway. So we can fill our ranks. Fill out the ranks. Okay, it's even some more riches. Onward, brothers. There is a water wealth to be seized after and sought after and seized. All within our grasp, alas, in the wake of our glorious rise to power, much more to us. As simply has needed the manpower, nor to be destroyed as before. No longer, my friends, not safe from us now. It's time to expand our operation in all directions. We shall rather one blind or perish in the attempt. Any covenant has failed us yet? You shall not now. All of Asia shall shudder at the thunder of our approach. Lending the thunder. That was more of a futurist thing. And there goes the war with Austria. What Australia here? The Russian Empire beat them. Of course. Nothing smiles. Open smiles. Interesting. Seems like the solid dash we're gonna win that one, but I fucking know. Yeah, I should have expected it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking do I'm gonna mess with the console over here because I want to show off I want to show off the Turkestan stuff. So I'm gonna do some things over here real quick. Alright, so basically what I did is just delete all the units. Because basically I want to show off all the stuff with Anikov. And I feel like it's gonna be kind of boring to just, you know, get our asses beat over here without actually showing it off, so we're just gonna do nothing. Anyway. There's the distance of land benefiting our power and ease. Our control will be established by force for 2 years across this border in our territory. Now begins our second great conquest. We shall reclaim Ely from the wretched grasp of the factory Chinese dog. Besides, the Italian region will be ours. Let them in our state who object to our coverage show their protest. All Central Asia heritage, Russian heritage, and Cossack heritage. It was we who drove our eastward settling and claiming new lands in the vastness of our eastern world. We who broke the teeth of rejecting people and policy over the stake of a new home. Losing Ely to the Degenerate Qing was one of the great crimes of our history and proof of our alien state of Russian Empire. Now we free Cossacks and lost swords and boys Sinikov who right this wrong and collect interest in our debt. Screams of the rats of Umichi, so we heard from Beijing to Petrograd and we certain that. Chop over Asia. So yeah, I know I'm cheating over here, but I want to show off. I want to show off this thing over here. Yeah. Seems like a really bad idea. Actually, I'm curious. I am super fucking curious how this is gonna work out. Now we do Pax and a cuff. Ah, damn it. Ah, what is over here? Ever heard of a fool called Ungen Sternberg that he thought he was the reincarnation of Genghis Khan? This is not possible when living Khan stand before us. He's Boris Anikov. Anikov is a leader. He does not need voodoo to find right to say that he's the greatest bandit conqueror than Genghis Khan was. However, like the Anikov Ottoman is not stupid. He knows that he also needs to have a firm hold on the one shoulders that is this whole whorehouse of a nation. I'm proud to have fought, drunk, and fucked in the name of the Ottoman because he's a true Cossack. Fighting with him was a pleasure and watching him go up the ladder makes me proud. Do you still remember how for 20 years we'd languished and day in and day out told that idiot Kolchak that any day we would subjugate Turkestan? Now I cut our promise in the end. We now rule Central Asia and this great whole of history. The people tremble for our pack and Kovkia. More than anyone else fear the Tiller of Kublai. Let us drink to our dear leader again. That's what we get to see maybe dismantling the Russia. Would be interesting. Anakin's victory in this massive civil war. Who's going out the war? Russian Empire. Of course you are. Yeah, 1 to 2. We're not Zadam. Turkestan. It might be interesting to stay a little over here. I'm going to see the post-Ukrainian thing. We might. Well, post-Intermarium really, but I don't know. And this whole fucking war is weird. See that they got on the war. Curious about all this. Actually, we're on a bit over time, so I'm gonna save this stuff for another time over here. Well, what's going on over here? We shall see some things and stuff that might be interesting depending on something. But I want to show off the full extent of this over here. I shall see you guys in a bit. Alright.